Daryl, aka I have the answer.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Where's Doc? Where's Doc?
Causing trouble and mayhem.
Probably.
Hmm. I'm convinced she influences the Joker.
Oh, there
Cause
she is.
there she go.
Doc, they was on your neck, Doc.
I heard some of it.
And your so-called
You know
friend was
what?
like, "Yeah, I guess
Vaughn,
he is."
Vaughn,
Yeah.
I was coming to tell you that I missed you last week.
See,
Right.
I did give you your props. I said you are an influencer.
But he did not give it in a positive way, I must add.
That is not true.
Hey, Ruth, you little switch. You was just like, "Yeah, she is."
Yeah.
I'll be ready or something. Now you like, "Nah." I tell you,
Y'all know this is the only trouble I get in during the week. I love it.
Goodness
Oh my
gracious.
gosh.
Wow.
Doc, I'm glad to see
We're
you.
live, Daryl. You see this?
Anything? Well, we shouldn't be because Brendan's mic wasn't even working. So I don't know why we went live when we weren't ready to go live. That's just silly again.
Ronnie says, "Hey everyone."
Hey, Ronnie, we're not even ready.
Right.
Brendan's Phil's trying to fix her mic. I don't know why people do that. It's just silly.
You said, "Let's go." You said,
No,
"Let's go."
Like turn your music off because you had your music on. Like I don't know, you thought this was your concert. Nobody care about Keisha Cole. We're trying to get ready, and
It wasn't Keisha Cole. It's K. Michelle.
well, whatever it was, it shouldn't have been on. We got a Christmas tree, Larry, and music.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to prep like that? Ridiculous. We're trying to give Brenda a moment to get her mic situated.
He got Tude going on today.
Yeah, her mic, it was working too.
Right. I would go out and come back in. All right, let's get this. This is ridiculous.
How y'all
People can't work under these
What's
circumstances.
up?
Okay.
What's up?
But let's get to it. Welcome back to another episode of Nothing But
Answers.
the place to come to get all the answers that you need. We have all the answers, all of them. Whatever question you have, we can answer. Not sure what the answer is going to give you. Take what take everything with a grain of salt. We're going to help you as best we can. If you lose your job, get fired, lose a relationship, that's on you. This advice, you take it, it's on you. This is we're not forcing you to do anything, okay?
Daryl.
Yes.
Kyle says, "You all right, brother?"
Hey man, it's hard, hard when you're working in this type of situation. It's a hostile work environment. So it's tough. I'm trying, but thank you for looking out. See, this black man checking on black men. That's what we need. More black man love.
Where Brenda go? She gone.
We're trying to get her stuff situated. So let's get right into it. How's everybody doing? Let's make it quick. Christmas tree lady, how you doing?
Fine. Merry Christmas to all. Early Merry Christmas.
Everybody, please write in the chat if you care about her tree.
Mm-hmm.
Please do. I worked hard for these few decorations behind me. But anyway, Christmas can begin now. The decorations are up. Life is good. Yes, I'm in the festive mood. Thank you for asking.
Mm.
I know that was a lot. Okay, next.
Doc, how you doing?
Coquito.
I am well. I am doing well. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas around here too.
Good, Doc.
Thank you. I'm glad we're not having to see it, being forced to see it.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Hater.
We don't.
Yeah.
So we're not even
Okay.
We don't care about her tree.
Who said that?
You know who said that?
Reveal yourself right now.
Look, they keep coming up.
Anonymous hate is not allowed.
You all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep, I can
Brenda.
hear you, Brenda.
Oh,
Yep.
great.
Yeah, you're there. Leanne, when you can, if you throw the number up on the screen, please. I forgot about it. Sorry, chat. We're gonna get that number up there for you. Vaughn, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. You know, I really appreciate you. The only one that really reached out to me for my birthday yesterday, out of all of these people that missed me, you really, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, brother.
Always. Black
Birthday
man love.
boy. I had no
didn't know. We
idea.
didn't know. Happy birthday.
Cause y'all not really my friends. I see that now. I see what
man.
it is. He just
Thank
bring me
you.
around and pickle me.
Oh my
We'll
goodness.
thank you later, okay?
Yeah, thank you. She said turn the tree off.
Okay, I'm out. I'm leaving. I don't like the tree. I don't like the tree. I take back my
I
happy birthday.
think the audience caught a bit of Daryl's vibe. Everybody is wilding.
Hey, ain't no vibe. We just vibing with the vibe. The vibe is we
Negative
don't
ninny.
care about that tree. Okay.
Negative ninny.
Goodness gracious.
Oh
We
my
want to
God.
showcase our tree. Brenda, how you going? How you doing? How's your week?
I'm doing well. It was a week.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I had to work, so
I mean, it could be a week where you didn't have to work because you didn't have a job. So I mean,
True.
I would take the week with the job.
this is true. This is true. But you asked me how my week was.
Mm.
No, it was good. It was good.
Right.
It's all good. Vaughn, I had a birthday December 1st.
Oh, happy birthday.
For Brenda.
Happy birthday. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Yeah. See, that's what's up.
Fellow Sag.
December, baby. It's December.
Lee Little, how you doing over there, girl? So Lee is probably working behind the scenes. She's doing all right. That's Leanne for you. Real fast, Lee, we got a letter this week. Lee is probably still working behind the scenes, so she's working hard. She's doing a lot over there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. What's up?
Hey, we got a letter this week.
Oh my God.
No, but Kyle
Gotta-
says we see you with the lit tree.
Mhm.
Ronnie says happy birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you. That's for me and Brenda. Thank you. We appreciate
And Kyle says, yo, my brothers is upset today, y'all.
that.
Sometimes
I
it
think-
be that way.
I think it's that tree. I think the tree
Yo,
set
right,
off
the
You
tree
something.
will never see my tree again, ever.
Thank you.
Enjoy
She
it
act like
today,
we- like, you
ever.
just said like we were gonna be like, oh my
I
God,
try to
these
bring
little
some
trees.
cheer to this platform. Forget it.
We saw that tree and it was like,
Bring the trees to the platform.
Don't let them discourage you, Neil.
I'm not. They just won't see it again, Doc. Thank you.
Are you threatening us with a good time? You gonna see
talk
it again.
about it.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Hater, last minute hater, decorators.
she said the tree is green. That tree is every color but green. It's got all kinds. What is the ball?
Let's move on with the show. Leave my tree alone, please.
She brought the tree out. Now she don't want to talk about the tree.
Right.
Anyway.
How you have a plum tree on Christmas?
Hey, so any
wrong with you?
current events anybody want to talk about? Anything current?
What's happening?
No.
What's the guy who got
Yeah.
shot? The
The guy from United Healthcare.
right.
Oh,
That's
yes.
crazy.
The
That's
CEO.
That's
The
pretty-
CEO.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the only thing I've heard
Hmm.
and only
Mhm.
saw snippets of was someone said something about claim not being paid or something to the
Right.
effect that they couldn't get something.
Yes.
I heard it was a bunch of payouts, claims that were not
Okay.
like approved or something like that, weren't granted, and
Mhm.
people were upset. But it's
That still
a
don't make
nasty
sense.
game. It's a nasty game. People aren't playing. I mean, he just walked up to him, and I guess it was like early morning, but that's wild.
It's
That's
crazy.
nasty work. That's
Mhm.
wild. Just shut
Well,
up.
you playing with people's lives,
Right?
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Right.
And did you see that I saw something where they said that they were not going to pay for anesthesia past a certain point in surgery?
Right. That's
Huh?
crazy. So I'm
Like
being
you
paid.
messing with
and cut me
people's,
open.
literally messing with people's
Right.
lives.
What?
Right. Right.
That's
So-
crazy.
It's crazy.
And the CEOs of these health companies are making millions, maybe
Right.
billions
Right.
of dollars,
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
and just so greedy that they don't want to take care of the people that they insure.
Right.
Mm.
You pay insurance every what month, however you pay it, and they don't want to pay out. They try to find reasons not to pay.
They will find that
They
small
be so
print.
mad when you file a claim.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's terrible.
Yep.
And it's, they're talking about services that I think, that most people are saying should be bundled. Like, I'll give you my
Yeah.
own example. I had a mammogram done.
Mm-hmm.
They, how they do it. You go in, they do the mammogram, then you go wait. The doctor reads it, tells you if there's any issues.
Yes.
I got a bill
Mhm.
and I didn't know what it was from because I'm like, all right, my insurance pays for the mammogram. I called to find out why I got a bill. That's for the doctor reading it. I'm like, doesn't the doctor have to? I can read it myself if you want me to. That way I don't have to pay him.
Right.
That's
But they're like, the doctor has to read it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not paying that.
they
It's
kept.
I
ridiculous.
told them. I'm
Yeah.
not paying that because that's
Right.
part of the service. You're
should
telling
be,
me it's
right?
part of the
Should be.
service,
Right.
but I gotta pay separately. No, I'm not paying that.
That I've never heard of that.
They kept me in the hospital. When I went to the hospital, they kept me in the hospital like 2 extra days. They were like, yeah, we have to get a doctor. We have one doctor that can read the first part of this, but we need another doctor to read the second part. I was like, well, what is he a doctor for if he can't read the whole
Exactly.
thing?
Right. He only can read up to a certain point.
Yeah. What is
Right.
medically
I only
dyslexic?
can read page 1. That's my
Right.
page.
That's it.
That's how ridiculous it's getting. And it's getting worse, actually. It's getting worse.
$2,000 a day.
Yeah,
Crazy.
they get money.
I
They get-
was like, I
that's
gotta go.
crazy.
I'll just smoke a blunt.
Well,
I'll be
I
all
look
right.
like people are taking, look like people are taking things in their own hands. That's not good.
Right.
We all gonna be smoking before it's done.
Smoking, taking a shot. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm good.
And they
Any
try to
other
make it-
thing current? Any other current? Anything else?
No, nah.
Medical world is a big one right now. It is a
Right.
big one.
Right.
Nah. Oh, that sex!
mean-
did you see the sex trafficking ring that got busted in North Jersey? In
North
North Jersey,
Jersey,
and,
I saw
and South
some-
Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah.
So from out of Bridgeton and out of I believe Newark, and it was like 9 people. But man, one of them, the most heinous. It was minors involved, and they trafficked them from Bridgeton up to somewhere in North Jersey. And when they start telling like the stuff the girls had to go through, it was crazy.
Oh my goodness. Mm.
That's a crazy world. I mean, take care of your kids, keep them close. Don't kick them out because they do something you don't like. Like, it's a lot of that going on. A lot of these kids are being kicked out of homes for maybe some decisions they're making that the parents aren't okay with. And putting them out is not the answer.
It's
What
not
you
like
really-
it was when we were young.
Nope.
I mean, I think they're the same. You still send them to the wolves.
Not
That's
these.
always been a high. A lot of these kids that are in these rings are
Mhm.
usually kids that were kicked out because of some choice they made or something like that, and they get caught up. What else they going to do? They get caught
Yeah.
up. So
But I think the wolves have more access now too. That's the whole
They
piece.
can
They are
hunt,
the same wolves, but more access to the kids now.
right? More
Unfortunately.
tools. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
Well, let's get to it then, since we brought the show down.
Oh, you.
I don't know how we're
Yeah.
supposed to follow that up.
Wait, show the tree again. Slide away. Let's see the tree. Bam, we back up.
There we go.
There
We're
we
gonna
go.
keep it bright today. We're
Why
gonna
is that tree so bright?
we're keeping our spirits bright today.
There we go.
All right. So, hey, so last week we go ahead. What you about to say, Ball?
I just laughed at
Vaughn's still laughing. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's really bright there. I'm about to block your screen
Oh,
on
man.
mine. It's like lights on your glasses, on the TV. It's just a whole bunch of
I'll
lights.
just be blind. Just do the show.
And wait,
Y'all do the show.
You can't win tonight, Ruth. You can't win.
hey,
I
I
can't.
feel cheated. I feel cheated this week.
it's
So
it's all light bright over there.
wait a minute. You definitely blend in. Ruth, where are you
Yeah,
at?
right.
I'm just gonna stay in my positive role. I'm gonna stay right there. Let's go.
You brighten our lives.
But yeah, so hey, this week we're going to talk about cheating. And does cheating hurt in ways that we just don't normally think of? Right? So I think last week we saw something. I guess a gentleman was cheating on his girlfriend or
You
wife.
didn't see it.
We did see it. Like everybody here, we saw it. Legit, we saw it. I know we saw it.
We didn't
They
post
didn't
it.
see it.
Oh,
They and we. I get look, you know what, Leanne, don't start. See, you starting.
But we didn't
It's
post
Christmas
it.
time and the Grinch starts coming out. I see what's going on. See
uh,
what's going
We
on.
didn't post it.
Huh?
We didn't.
It
We
was in
never
the room.
posted that.
It was in the room. Didn't Doc post it already?
No, we didn't post it on the show.
No, we saw it still. We. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't understand what we means. Gosh, it's tough over here. I don't know what's going on. So, and we decided that we wanted to discuss cheating, and Leanne, you pull it up so everyone can see it, so everybody can
Wow,
see what we
that is
saw
a
last week,
shocking
Then you're gonna
idea.
ask me to do
what
it.
we
Wow.
saw, and we really had a serious discussion about this. Is it cheating?
to what?
How do you handle it? Is it okay to handle it any way you feel?
Is there a protocol?
Is there a protocol?
Oh, that's not the one where the lady burnt the
Yes.
bull up. Oh
Look at that!
man,
Look at that nice family. That's the handsome family. Look, they're matching. Even the kid. Everybody's matching.
look at her feet. You know she gonna do something crazy.
And then that. Trigger warning: if this is triggering anybody, please call or talk to someone. Doc is accepting appointments. You could just reach out to her. If you need to talk to somebody in a professional sense.
Use the
Okay,
code
so-
nothing but answers.
So I guess, if from my understanding, Leanne, what actually happened in this one?
So it looked like he had got caught with another girl.
There was a blurb about kind of what happened. It looked like he got caught cheating. We don't know how, when. We don't know the timeline. But at a certain point, the wife poured boiling hot water on him, and that's the picture you see there with the burns on his body. The comments were interesting. It seemed like, some people were saying, you get what you get, if you're cheating, this may happen to you. Which to me almost sounds like condoning it. I don't know if anybody else agrees with that. It sounds like some people were condoning the actions. So how do we feel about this type of, we'll say, I guess retaliatory actions for what he did, his cheating? Is this okay? Is this warranted? What do we
No.
think, man?
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
it
sorry
didn't
that
have
he-
to be. The water
Sorry.
didn't have to be scalding hot like that to burn the skin. He could have made it just a little
Oh my goodness.
something that just leaves a light burn, and it'll
Oh,
go
wow.
away. Something that just says, "Hey, I felt this."
Okay.
This
So,
was
he-
how do you guys
so
feel about
Lee-
that? How
So
do
Lee,
you
you
feel about?
said he should have got a warning shot first.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Wait.
exactly.
So after the warning shot, the full burn is okay, or what happens? I don't know. How do you progress that?
After the warning shot, then you know that anything could happen
Okay.
because you saw the warning shot. Now, if
Mm.
you still stick around to find out, that's your fault.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That-
I guess that's
That's
one
no
way of looking at it.
Then
That don't make
if he cheats and you stick around and he cheats again, that's your fault.
Okay.
The writing was
Okay.
on the wall.
So cheating is violence.
Mhm.
Is that
Cheating equals violence. Okay, that could be
Hey,
a response.
okay, let's not pretend like saying something crazy slick out of the side of your mouth won't get you punched in the face. It
Ooh.
will. So
Okay.
sometimes
So we're condoning physical abuse for
So,
mouth saying something slick.
so,
not condoning,
sometimes
but you
it
said it
happens.
happened.
so you saying, oh, no, don't do that.
Shreggy?
Because a
Camp
dude
say, hey
replied,
y'all.
a
What's
guy,
up, Camp?
hey, what's up? A guy's his reply to that when she threw that water on him. What if he automatically just bang because
That's
he's
her.
in so
That's
much
her
pain?
fault. That's
Wait,
her
Vaughn,
fault.
here
But
we
she,
go. Wait, Vaughn, how about
Reverse.
if it reversed it where she was cheating, he found out, and then he
he did that.
physically
He
did
gave
something
her
to
a
her?
warning shot, so
That's-
she
Okay.
know now.
So like he punched her in the stomach, that's okay?
Or
He
he
kn-
throw
she
hot
know
water
now.
on her.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like, this is insane. Like,
She know
this
now.
is insane.
We are
Wow.
If you didn't
grown
know before,
adults.
now you know.
Mm.
Toxic love is not what we're looking for here. We do not condone toxic love, right? One wrong doesn't equal scalding hot water. It doesn't. You could leave, right? You really could leave if you
He
don't
could
want to
have
be
not
there.
cheated.
Mm.
She has never been arrested or incarcerated. That's why you think it's okay to do that. Because if you did that, you can catch a case for that. Throwing hot water on somebody, that's
I
assault.
know.
It is,
I
but
know
I
it's a
don't think that
case.
I don't think that jail should be your deterrent. Your deterrent should be you shouldn't be one of
You.
those people.
It should be you.
You shouldn't be
Yeah.
one of
Right.
those people, right? It shouldn't
Right.
be like I ain't doing this
Listen.
because I don't want to go to jail. It should be like,
Right.
I genuinely don't really want to hurt people. I understand you
No,
wrong.
you
me,
should
so
just
I'm
do
gonna
it because
leave.
you don't want to go to jail.
Evidently,
Right the first time.
evidently, we passed that because
Wow.
you hear that. No,
In
you should
what-
not. You should not want to do that in no way.
Right. I don't think that
You should not want to cheat too.
Maybe you getting on my
I
nerves.
don't
and I can't
know.
leave.
So I mean, it's like a,
What is that noise?
What are you
Bear.
doing?
I don't know. That ain't me.
There's
no,
a
there's nothing to you,
bear.
but I think it was you.
Who, me? No,
I think it was. I'm not sure.
not at all.
Like,
I'm,
is a song get ready? Come on, what is that?
I didn't know what that was.
I'm sitting in the same
Somebody like,
position. Ain't me.
"Oh," I didn't know what it was.
I hear a bear. Mm.
Mm.
It's
was-
probably a tree.
Blame it on the
So
tree.
what?
Oh, was it cracking? It was about to fall.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
So what? I mean, so Leanne said you could do a little warning shot. So she said a little punch in the stomach, or like really hot water, but not boiling. Anybody else have any other things you
Not
can do,
okay.
or
You know that's not okay. That's not okay to do on any term.
No.
It's not okay. Two wrongs don't make a right. You don't want to hurt people. If
But
you
it can make
cheat,
you feel right.
yeah, you might be okay for the moment, Lee. That's true. You'll feel a little bit better,
so the handcuffs come on?
yep.
right? But it's never okay. He'll reap his cheating ways.
He might not. I don't know. People
He
say
might
he
And
might
he
not.
might not, but it
he
doesn't
got
have to
burned.
be at your hands, regardless.
You don't have to be anybody. But so what if you get back with him now? He looked like Frankenstein.
Because you
You
burnt
done
him
burned
up.
him up. Like,
Then what happens after that? Okay,
But
so
won't no one else want him?
Oh, maybe that was what she wanted. Mm.
oh, I didn't think about it. So you went and think a different level. So
That's
she was
true,
trying to put him out the game for good.
That's true. Doc.
She was not only ending the game for her, but for the next one too.
wow.
Tell us more, Brenda.
But I was Doc. Yes.
Say it again.
But Seal gets women. The singer, and didn't he get burned or something?
Oh,
Yes.
Seal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But still can sing.
Al Green.
So,
And
fellas,
he's sexy with his scars. His scars
Right.
are sexy.
Now,
fellas,
if
we
he
need
was,
to be able to sing and get some.
if he was Seal Turner down the street, he probably wouldn't be
Oh
the
my
same
God.
thing.
Yeah, Seal. We can excuse Seal. Mhm.
Fellas, pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
You see what's happening here. If you're Seal with no last name, you can get it. Seal Turner. Mm-mm.
He can get on. That's not it.
Wow.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, I mean, has anybody heard any stories like that from friends or family where someone cheated and someone did something crazy to them?
I remember I told you about when it came to the studio.
The whole TV show about it.
Well, cheaters I thought was kind of.
Not cheaters. I'm talking about Snap.
Oh,
Or
Yeah.
there's another one, My Crazy Ex or something it's called.
yeah.
Yeah, yes. People
know,
are doing crazy stuff for cheating.
But it's crazy because do you have to have that in you, or can you just snap?
Well, my question
I think
becomes,
it's both. I don't think it's either or. I think it's both. Some
So-
people have it in them. Some people, have violent tendencies. Some people have personality disorders that make
Right.
them, not have empathy.
Okay.
But then there are the people that just they had it up to here.
Wow. And they just
Go
they
learn
literally,
today.
literally just snap.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where that might be where the crime of passion thing came from.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Moment
Right.
of
Right.
insanity. Yep.
How does that work?
You're doing it. It happened in the moment, but that has to happen in the moment. You can't
Yeah, it has
be driving
happened in
to the
moment.
house.
Not
You can't be driving to the
premeditated.
house and be like, I had temporary insanity, but I drove 25 minutes across town to go do it. No.
Like no.
Like I think a couple years ago, the girl wore a diaper and drove across.
An astronaut,
do whatever.
right?
The astronaut.
A diaper. That's not.
Drove
But is that
across
insanity? I mean,
That's insanity.
that got to be
bro.
some type of right.
Oh,
It's not
wow.
normal to wear a diaper to drive across town. I mean,
She
country.
country. 3 days or something. She was wilding.
She's like, I'm not stopping. I don't know. She
So
ate
she had
anything.
lots of time to calm down, lots of time
Right.
to think about a better way, and she chose not to.
She just kept getting madder.
Is a
She
possibility
did.
that
She probably
she
got
just.
madder and madder.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, and you have a wet diaper. That's not going to make you happy
And I'm like-
while you're driving.
I don't think you can be mad and have to change your own diaper. Like that would be where you're not mad anymore. Ooh, I got to change. I'm not. I'm going
You
home.
are real
I got to
mad.
take a shower. I got diaper rash. I got to go home.
Yo.
I need
So
some
I think
Dexter.
that's probably what sealed the case because like you had to stop at times and
Once you got that diaper rash, it was up.
Whatever
She didn't care
you
anymore.
did.
Yeah, once you got that diaper rash, she didn't care. She was like, I'm gonna kill everybody. This rash is bothering me. I can't even sit still in the car.
It had to be uncomfortable.
It had to be, but I can only imagine what was going through their mind. Like you said, you had if it was 3 days to think about this.
3 days.
You're just perseverating over it, and then you go and do it. Like you couldn't even talk yourself out of it. So she really broke. Then she really snapped at that point.
Yeah, something.
Wow.
Yeah, something's up with her.
And some people do. And like Doc said, you really don't know what that next thing you're going to do to that person is going to cause that snap to happen.
Right.
Like you may have done it 8 times and gotten away with it. And on that 9th time, it's going to be on.
Well, I do think how you find out about the cheating can dictate what the response is. Because I mean, if I walk in the house and see somebody in my bed cheating, I'm against violence. That's all I'm gonna say. I normally am against violence, but I think
I would express my
like, geez,
aggressively.
that would be really tough. With
express
your
myself.
wife or someone you love to come in your home and never in your bed. What do we do? Do we just how do we handle that? Hey guys, you guys get up. I want to talk to you. Like,
Right.
how do you how do you see? I think if you prepare for it, then maybe you can be ready. But how can you be ready for something like that and not go off? Like, I think your body just moves at that point. Without you become a puppet of the devil because you're going to do devilish things at that point.
I was watching something yesterday was similar where the woman said the guy was saying that he saw a picture in the phone of a man half naked, but he realized the man was sitting on his bed in his house. And his wife kept saying she didn't sleep with the guy and trying to tell him that's not our house, but he lost it.
Was it his house?
It was his house.
Wow.
You can't trust them, fellas. Pay attention. They lie for free.
Yeah.
Wow.
She liable to kill. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yes, next level.
I think he makes a good Daryl makes a good point though. I think how you find out plays a part in how you respond.
See, that was him. Heard the noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was Daryl.
That's because I sat down. But I was sitting down before when it happened. I moved that time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you, I can't believe you birthday people trying to snitch on people.
Y'all tried to put it on me, like, hey, Vaughn, where you over there yawning in your mic? I said, no.
Has,
That was a
listen,
movement.
so has anybody on this panel ever cheated? Or
Never.
no?
Black
Okay,
men don't
yeah,
cheat.
probably not.
He
Yeah,
Black
really
men
is.
don't cheat.
I know it's some liars on this podcast right now.
Oh,
listen.
I
that's
know.
how
Who's
we
the
potting.
liar? Who the liars?
We potting.
okay, point him out.
Okay.
Point him out, Lee.
He know who he is.
I don't know who he is. I've never cheated.
I don't either.
Yeah, I've never cheated.
Look. Mhm.
Lee, he went away. You ran him away.
Mm.
I say it's the middle box, but upper middle.
I've never cheated. It's not my thing.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
You don't-
It's not my thing.
Why y'all just? How are y'all
We're
back?
cheating.
Y'all,
I would just tell you I'm going
how
to do
all
something.
y'all say that? Yeah, how all them
I'm just
gonna
gonna
say
tell
you
you.
did it?
I'm gonna tell you, and it's up to you to do what you're gonna do.
Lies.
You're gonna go play football, right?
No, I'm gonna say I'm going to play with her.
Lies.
I'm gonna play with her. That's what I'm gonna say. Going over there. There's no point to cheat.
Mm.
Cheating again. That's weak to me. I'd rather tell you to see what you do.
Wow.
Stop the
That's how-
cat.
that's
Where's
how-
the button?
That's
What are you
Stop
gonna do
the cat.
is leave. I don't know what Leanne's talking about. One thing cheating is not. I don't have to. For what? When you got options, you don't have to lie about cheating.
Wow.
Anyway,
Tell us
Yeah,
more.
on that note, well,
hey, you got options. Why would you lie about cheating if you got options? All she's gonna do is leave, and she's not the only one. There's more women than men in the world, so there's always another woman.
wow.
Mm.
Wow.
So I don't think you have to. And again, I think that when you lie about, I don't want to get hot water. I'd rather get cussed out, we argue, and we break up, than you. Because somebody finding out, like you said, that could lead to whatever. Somebody come, what's her name? Is it Amy Fisher or whatever? Came to the house, and shot
Yeah.
the wife in the face. Like
Yes, yes.
when you see when you cheat, it can the ramifications can be crazy.
For sure.
Now, I've messed with other people's women before.
Dun, dun, dun,
So technically,
dun.
I wasn't cheating; they were.
Wow.
Bro, I
Not
told
the same thing.
no.
What do
Because
you
she
mean?
came
How can
to
I
you.
cheat on her man?
Oh my.
I'm helping the relationship out because she was upset with him. Came to me and she went home feeling better.
So it's justified cheating. Got it.
That sounds like some hot water action right there.
That's,
Vitamin D, bro. I'm trying to help your relationship out. She was gonna leave you.
Wow.
Now she fine.
Right. I'm keeping her in
realized-
your house.
Yeah, she realized how much she loved you after messing with me.
Wow.
How
Right.
much of a good man you really are. Because
She can't stay here.
Because I ain't.
Wow, ladies.
So you wouldn't be one to leave the note under the toilet seat.
Oh no. That
Just
note
leave the
was
toilet
crazy.
seat up.
Nah. I don't kiss and tell. So
Okay.
I don't kiss and tell.
So no bro code.
No, I don't kiss and tell. It ain't no code. What you mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Listen, if he can't keep his girl, then I'm just here to help. I'm just trying to keep your family together.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to keep your family together.
Right.
I'm trying to keep your family together. She said you was stressing her out and she was gonna leave you.
I talked her back
I'm helping
into
you
it.
out, bro. That's
Number
what I want to
two-
do. I want to make sure she's
Number
good.
2 has to secure number 2 spot. We gotta make sure number 1 stay at number 1. You stay right there. We gotta be right here.
Actually, you talk to her, you're like, look, this is what you should be doing. You know, men like this, you need to go home and take care of them,
Mm-hmm.
clean their house or something. After you get done, all right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Now go do that to him.
Oh wow.
Hey, listen,
Now we just playing. We just playing.
we used to be that way. We're not that way anymore. We grew up. That's
When was
dangerous
that
too.
last week?
Being on the other side of cheating is also dangerous. Like if you're the person that they're cheating with, that can be dangerous for you as well.
Yes,
Yeah, that
it
can be very dangerous for you.
Mhm.
Cheating is a dangerous game. I think that,
Yes.
especially as a man, because men usually handle any type of issue with fisticuffs, right? It's going to be, or it's going to be some violence. It's not.
It's going to be violence.
Yeah, it's going to be. Men handle things usually with violence. So if
Mm.
you mess with somebody's woman, you're really signing up for that. So you need to know what you're getting into, right? You definitely need to know what you're getting into. That's why I think that it's no reward in cheating, really, because it's short lived. Because if it goes crazy, that one night you can lose your life over that. So it's not really, to me, it's not. Now if you didn't know, you can't do anything about that. If you didn't know she had somebody, but if you go into her eyes wide open, like, well, I know what's going on. Nah, that's not really. I leave that alone. That can, like I said, I don't like hot water, or even warm, really, really warm water. Like Leanne said, I don't want a warning shot.
No warning shots.
No water.
I told you.
I don't want that.
Remember when the first shows, like when I came on, I told you about the girl where I seen the dude open the door to the apartment. I thought it was the maintenance man till I seen like the gold watch and how manicured. Like you can see how manicured his hand was, and she's sitting on my lap. All she got on was a robe, and I picked her up because I was gonna toss her right on top of him and make my way. Like I'm 230 pounds, bro. I could throw this 120 across the room like a ball. And he came in and he spazzed and he looked like he wanted to do something till I stood up. And then he was looking up at me like, wait a minute. And I'm like, all right, let me put her over here on the couch. And I made my way out the door. And I called my people. I'm like, yo, she's giving me every excuse. Like, no, that's just my baby dad. He was supposed to pick the kids up, but this, that, and the third, and blah, blah. I'm like, he opened the door and walked in the house.
Right.
That was the.
I think that's even worse than cheating. When you have when someone breaks up with someone, but the other person didn't get the message, and you're still their girl, even though y'all ain't been together in 3 years.
Bro.
And everybody that she's with, he's challenging. He's always popping up. He's trying to fight people, and they ain't been together. That's also
bad. Yeah, you told me. That's about the short guy that made the girl bend down so she could smack her. You was telling me about. You tell us about that.
After the video, we'll get into that story. All right, what do we have? Don't call me crazy when I find out you ain't ish, or I'm gonna punch you.
Best story of all, after me finding out I was being cheated on, is the girl who didn't know I existed said, yo, let me know what you need me to do. I said, hey, I just need you to distract him for 15 minutes while I show up to his house. She said, all right, girl, I got you. So I'm driving there. I call my mom. I'm like, hey, mom, might go to jail tonight because I don't give a fuck. I show up. I knock on his window because, of course, his door is locked. And he's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, let me in, babe. Wasn't letting me in. So I proceeded to drag his entire ping pong table into the pool and throw everything that was outside into the pool. He said, I'm going to call the cops. I said, call the cops, bitch. I don't give a fuck. And when he came out, I decided to punch him in the face.
She seemed crazy and then she really wasn't. And dragged this ping pong ball in the pool.
So she punched him in the face?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Now, what if he punches her back in the face?
No, you don't
That's
ever hit
self-defense.
a woman.
That's self-defense at that point. What's it, Mark?
Never hit a woman. You step on their feet.
Ooh.
If she hits you, stomp her feet. You know that's been my motto for years. I will never.
Oh my
punch you.
goodness.
The views of On are
I gotta get you away.
his views. We do
Come
not
on.
condone or
I think
support.
everyone should keep their hands to themselves.
Everybody.
Hands and feet.
And she puts you in the face. She puts you in the face. She's like, get off me. And that's it. She can't be cute when she's hobbling around. She can't fit in them shoes no more.
Wow.
I got.
think,
I have a vindictive side.
Jonathan Majors showed what you're supposed to do if a woman hits you.
And
Take
he's
off running. Just
and
Run
lose
from
all,
him.
and lose
Just run.
all your money and lose everything. And lose,
Run. Just run.
She chased him down. She chased him all around.
Chased him. They both had some lungs on them because they didn't want to give up. He was gone. But yeah, I don't think you should step on anybody's feet. I don't think. Wow, I've never heard anything like that. Like,
Me either.
I had
stepping your quarantine
listen.
buttons.
I've heard of guys like bear hugging or grabbing a
Right,
girl.
right. They're
that-
called,
I'll stop
right,
your
right,
foot.
right.
Pop,
Yeah.
get off me. Because she's gonna stop. She gonna shut. Even if you don't do it hard, she's gonna stop moving. Like, what the hell did you just do? I'm out of here. Pew, I'm going.
Yeah, I think that would throw anybody off to stop on somebody's foot. That's just not
Yep.
normal.
I mean,
No,
that's
it
one of the things they tell you to do in self-defense, right?
Right?
Ding.
If someone grabs you, step on their feet.
Yeah,
You
that's
know-
to get away.
Yeah, to get
Yeah.
away.
That's how I'm gonna get
Right
away.
after it ain't punch you and then step on your foot. They
she-
grab
she
you,
pun-
you step on their foot.
She punched me. And I'm out. Pew. What happened?
Sound effects I love. Phew.
Hey man,
Wow.
I've been swung on before, and
Yeah.
I used to fight a lot. So getting swung on by somebody, there's a certain point where like your instincts start kicking in. If you don't get away, you're going to react.
Yeah.
And
You do have to prepare. I agree. Because if
you
not,
got to be like,
you will react. If someone hits you, you'll hit them back. And
I-
girls, a lot of times girls do try to punch you in the face or
Especially-
smack you, because of the you can't hit me back type of thing.
I
But
got
sometimes they get hit back. I've seen it. And it's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah.
So
not
have
good.
I. Yes.
Yeah, it's not good. So I tell Zoyan all the time, like, you don't fight.
do it.
Don't get in a fight with the boys. Just get away from them. Get help. If you have to defend yourself, you do it. But don't go hitting boys and all that because you get your head knocked off. Like,
it's
no,
not
really,
good.
especially today, the lack of respect from the younger generation is crazy. And there are no
Yeah.
rules anymore. So everybody can get it. Women, children, and babies getting punched in the face. So,
The
you
boys,
gotta really be careful.
the boys call girls bro, which lets you know mentally they have put you in the same category.
What you mean? They call that
As a
mom and dad, bro. What you-
Everybody, bro.
Right.
Everybody's
That's
Everybody's
Bro.
bro.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That don't.
but I never thought about that like that, Vaughn, where it's
Yeah.
you're just putting everybody's the same. You're looking at everybody the same. Everybody, wow, I didn't think about that.
Yep.
Very
And that's why they act the way that they do. I'm cool.
Real fast. So, is there ever a reason to cheat on somebody?
Define cheat.
I don't think so.
Well,
No,
I mean,
sorry.
cheating could be anything that you do to take you away from your partner. Extended period of time to take you away from your partner. So it's not just sex. It could be spending time. You come home, you're on the phone with the person all the time. That could be considered cheating as well. I mean, I think each person can define it differently. But I think it's anything that can take away from the relationship.
Nah, I think you should just bounce. I think you should bounce, and if you do, I don't know. I've never cheated, so I don't know. I haven't found a strong enough reason.
What's funny about that, guys?
What's
What
the
are you
laugh?
laughing at?
laughing?
Vaughn's being vulnerable and you're laughing
It
at him.
just sounded so
That's-
convincing. Oh wow.
Is that the same
Wait,
thing?
let me try it again. I've never found a reason to cheat on a woman that I love, so I really don't understand this question. Could you rephrase it, please?
Wow, laughing again. Fellas, it's hard to be vulnerable around women.
It's hard.
They laugh at you.
That was worse than the first time, Vaughn. But anyway.
Damn.
So if your partner comes out of shape, is it okay to cheat on him?
No.
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 I think
Oh.
every reason that someone can dream up can be talked about.
Mm.
Okay. And after you talk about it, then what? Can you cheat then? If they don't remedy it? Like we talked about it and nothing happened. The remedy didn't happen. Can you cheat now?
No,
You can
can't.
leave now.
Right.
Thank you.
But that's always an option.
It's
But is there only
always
one
an
option?
option.
Yep.
Is only one option? So this is only one option? You can leave or cheat? Is that it? There's no other options?
You can talk to your partner about it again, or you can talk to
Again?
your partner about your needs and
Okay.
see if your partner agrees.
And they
Right.
don't.
What if they agree, but they don't change? You know, sometimes
Mhm.
actions don't
No,
follow
I
the words.
mean they agree that they might need somebody to help them fulfill your needs.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like, how about
Roof.
who work wives, work husbands? Are they cheating?
Not you. Not
Wow, y'all got
necessarily.
quiet.
Not necessarily.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Here we go.
if it's
Mm.
emotional cheating, like you're like really invested in your work or wife husband, and you're sharing intimate details of your life, and you know, like you said, Daryl, it's taking away time from your actual relationship,
Mhm.
Right.
then that's a problem.
But
Right.
isn't just the designation work, wife, or husband?
I think people do that for fun.
It's a term of endearment. It's just a
So
lighthearted.
why are you endeared to this person more than others?
Dun dun dun.
Because you
I mean,
work
it's deep.
maybe more closely with that person.
Oh, so you have a different relationship
Ruth.
with this person than anybody else at work.
We learning a lot about you right now, Roof.
Oh,
Mm.
please.
Mm.
So
Y'all
if
not
you have a
going
work
there.
wife, a work husband that you designate as a work wife, work husband, which is
Mhm.
kind of disrespecting your real wife or real husband.
No, you're not.
But-
'Cause
Oh, it's
And
not?
from what I see, most people don't even designate that person. It's usually their coworkers
That's
that
true.
say that's your work husband or your work wife.
And you
And
got to
you don't
co-sign
say
it.
it's not, and stop saying that shit, bitch.
Right,
Oh,
right.
wow.
Exactly.
You are
Oh,
condoning it. You just
Stand
got
by
married.
Right,
Wow.
right.
Well, that would stop it right there.
I mean, if
And
you
a
don't nip
visit
it in the bud, that
that'll
means it's okay.
stop that and start a visit to HR.
Mm.
No, the business
Jeez.
HR would be calling to my work husband, right? That
Mhm.
right there is the problem.
It's
How
a
about
term
you,
of
Brenda?
endearment.
Do you think you can say it's not a term of endearment?
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is
not.
for some. It
It's
is.
Why?
So
Why?
this is-
Why?
very
This
endearing.
is my understanding of a work husband or a work wife. Like
Okay.
it's two people who are close and usually bicker back and forth, like husband and wife. That's been my experience.
Mm.
Not
They got husband and wife designations.
Mhm.
They got wow. Why are we arguing and bickering with people at work?
Overwork stuff.
it's a playful, not a real.
Oh, we at work playing now. We play at work.
Oh, we play.
Oh, we
Well,
play
he
at
needs
work.
to stop.
I just want to know
Yes.
if it's okay
So
to be at work.
I had a quote unquote work husband.
Mhm.
It was an older guy at our job who like got treated poorly. He annoyed everyone for some reason.
Mhm.
And I was always nice to him. So they started saying that was my work husband.
See, nice.
How many times he paid for lunch?
We never went to lunch.
Ah,
Okay. How many
So
times
they
you talk
make
to on the
coffee.
phone? How many times you
Never.
talk? Right. Okay.
Never.
So it was
The
just, it
only
was at
time
work.
we've ever seen each other outside of work was when he had a stroke or something. And I went to the hospital to visit him when he was in recovery. And then, I sat with his wife and his kids and family thing.
Oh, you gonna bring your ass up here when he had a stroke? Really?
wow.
This is what you gonna do? This is what
You
you
know
gonna do?
it was funny though. His wife said to me, "He talks about you all the time."
Yeah.
She had a hand on her
"So nice
purse.
to meet
He
you."
talks about you all the time.
No.
I
No,
love that
His
story.
wife
That's
and
why-
daughter
yeah,
were
that's
like, "It
more
is so
my-
I love
nice
that
to meet you,"
story.
because he was. To me, it seemed like he had like a really rough time at work because people
Mhm.
just didn't understand his personality.
Right.
That's sweet.
Right.
I like that.
But
My
they
husband-
they said that stuff to make fun of me. Though. That's
Right.
what they were trying to do. They're trying to make fun.
Vaughn, you had a work wife, work husband?
I smash.
Okay, we're gonna move on. That's not
Right?
not it. That was not a
That's a whole.
Let's
That's a whole
move.
other thing. That's not a
you
wife.
guys.
That's
You
not.
guys
the whole-
consummated the marriage. I see.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah, that's
dynamic.
something
right
else.
there.
Mm-mm.
Woo,
That's
boy.
another dynamic.
God, you said we're gonna go right from emotional to
Right?
physical.
Forget the bickering.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
get
why I
that.
don't play that.
that's something
Um,
But
else.
it's not that way
We
for
was
everybody.
cool. We was cool for a long time, and then
Right. I mean, once you're like a work wife, then it leads to something else.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Sometimes,
wow.
not all the times, not all the time.
Doesn't have
Um,
to.
it definitely doesn't have to. How many times you went to lunch with your work husband, Ruth?
I didn't have a work husband. My husband had a work wife, I said to you.
He
Who
still
was
has a
old.
work wife.
who like
And they
Doc was
retired.
saying, was much older. She's like 90 something now. And same thing. They developed this work relationship that was platonic work. And so we're all families together. We go see her. You know, they come to our
Come on.
shows.
He had to turn his camera on so he couldn't look at
I
it.
looked down the corner. I was like,
He came out of nowhere. Oh my goodness.
oh
You
man.
gotta work me, mom. Like that's a work
I don't know. I
grandma.
never like a work grandma, but okay.
Well,
Yeah.
she loves him, like Doc was explaining. She loves him, and it's such a sweet relationship.
Yeah, she's 96.
Well, she wasn't always 96. I mean,
Right,
it's been
we
over
know.
30 years, you know?
Yes, 30 years.
So she was 60. Okay, got you.
What about you, Leanne? You ever had a work husband?
Not one that I designated a work husband.
Okay, other people.
Yeah.
You know
Why
what?
did you accept it? Why did you like let it go on?
Well, because it was his wife that kind of designated me.
Damn, she didn't want him. She's like, you his wife. Dude, I ain't never heard that
You
one.
be in charge of them at work.
That means you got full permission. See, that ain't even your fault. Like, well, you threw him on me.
That young girl. Mm-mm.
Wow. Why did his wife throw him on you? What happened?
Well, because we worked together so long, and pretty much all of our jobs always kind of synced up with one another, where I would need him or
What
he
you
would
need?
need me
Whoa, wait a
to
minute. You would need him.
to
What the heck?
complete the job.
I bet.
What kind of job you complete?
These
What was the job?
work orders, POs, stuff like that.
They're like things you do by
And-
yourself.
Stay focused, Lee. Stay focused.
And she giggled.
Kind of know those things you can do by yourself. Hey, we both had to just type on the computer.
At the
Oh
same
my
time.
God.
Wait, what? How about you, Brenda? You ever had a work husband?
I did.
Uh-oh. That's it? Okay. You want to talk about it? Yeah, I did.
What's the
Fair.
question?
Did you designate him or did your coworkers designate him your work husband?
I think he did. Like he said, yeah,
You're
That's
my woman.
mine. That's mine.
Wow.
you're my work wife. But
Bring it.
again, that was a dynamic where he was actually the supervisor, but I thought I was. So
It works.
we were always
It works.
back and forth.
Power dynamic and everything, huh?
This
You
is getting
designated-
worse here, Brenda.
So, say it again.
They're making it sound worse.
Say it again.
No, they're trying to make it sound worse. Keep going. You're fine.
Yes,
Were you
we're
trying to make it
always
sound
there.
worse? No, it sounded worse.
It can't. Oh God.
What? What, Vaughn? What? Not my fellow Sag. What'd you say?
So
I was
what is this
saying,
work-
It
what does
can't
work
get no
relationship?
worse.
What did it like? What made it? So did you guys bicker back and forth?
We did.
You does. Okay. Well, why were you bickering back and forth?
Look, if he said hot, I said cold. If he said up, I said down. Like we were just, you know,
Flirting, love taps.
it was not.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was not anything sexual at all.
We
And
didn't
now
bring up
let me ask,
sexual.
Is there anything
Mm-mm.
you get
So
from
I
a work
mean,
wife?
flirtations. Like, where is that going?
Mm-hmm. Coffee room? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're already married, so you know where it's going.
Wow.
Well, Vaughn
No,
took
it
his.
wasn't. It
Pound
wasn't.
town.
I do. Wait. I got it. I do have to. I ended up in a relationship with her. Not also. I didn't just smash. I ended up in a relationship with her. So,
Right there you go.
but it wasn't.
So again, these work relationships, work husband, work wives, we don't consider that cheating in our relationships outside of that. That's not
No.
Not all the time.
right. In these situations, you feel like I don't know. I don't know why we would designate anyone to be a work wife or work husband. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't go to work to look for a wife.
Another headache.
You two are acting like husband and wife.
then if we're acting like husband and wife, there's a problem. We shouldn't be. We should be working. We should be acting like we're working. That's what I'm saying. I just don't get. Again, because,
I'm bossing you around. I'm bossing you around like you're my husband.
well, but if you're supervisor, I get it, right? They should be giving you some directive, but I don't see how we get to the point where we become work wife and work husband. Because that's like I said, if I'm designating that means I'm looking at you different than everybody else. I'm giving you something that everybody else is not getting. So to me, that could be problematic. Why is this person getting a designation? It should be another worker. I work with this person. And then if you're carrying on that conversation outside of work, if you're talking, you're meeting up, you're going to lunch, then does that change things?
So that's something different. Like work husband or work wife is a dynamic that's happening at work. And that doesn't entail anything that looks like cheating. Anything that is cheating.
It already looks like cheating when you designate somebody something. To me,
No, it doesn't.
if I'm designating you my work wife, I got a whole wife at home. I'm confused. I would be like, what you mean you got a husband at work? Snap. I'm on my way.
Who?
I'm on the way.
This Christmas party is going to be lit.
What makes my designation important at that point? Then if you're just giving it away at work, then how many work husbands do you have? Do you get divorced from that one and a new one?
Another one?
Like, is it only one throughout your whole career? How does that work?
Wait, are you for
Stop, what you here for?
the corporate street?
Divorces and stuff taking place at work.
Right? Corporate streets.
You for the corporate streets?
Wow.
They're talking about like, she got another husband. Yeah, this is her third husband this week.
Don't get her no coffee. She's easy if you get a coffee.
That's a whole other subject.
That's a whole.
But I don't think we are, because where does this go? If you're designated relationship, what if they bring you coffee in one day or cookies, or you bring them in? Oh, I made something last night. I brought it in. Is that crossing the line?
No, people bring snacks into work all the time.
I do that all the time.
That's not a big deal.
No, Leanne, you bring it for everybody.
Yeah,
if you only were bringing it for your work husband, that's different, right? Would that be different if you're bringing it for your work husband or work wife? Or is that okay too? Is that acceptable?
Depends on the relationship.
I think it depends on your work environment.
Yes.
I think it depends on your work environment. If they're like your only friend at work, then I think that's fine. Like if they're the only person.
You shouldn't have any friends at work.
You're working.
I mean, you spend more of your life at work than you do anywhere else. Most people.
True.
So you will develop relationships there.
True.
Okay. Yeah, well,
I have friends from jobs that I've had 20 years ago. True. And we're friends. We do stuff together when we can.
Fact.
Right?
And relationships can be
these are like guy friends. These are guy friends.
No, well, one guy and a bunch of girls. We all hung out together.
Again, hanging out together, right? That's different. You're together. I'm just wondering if this ever becomes a solo thing where we're out. Where hey, I had a work friend.
Me and the one guy friend. Yeah, he comes to the house. He hangs out with me and my husband.
Mine too.
Different.
Yeah. Where his wife at?
He just got married a few years ago. So his wife comes
about time.
Doc, there's nothing wrong with it. I have a best friend that's male too. And relationships can be platonic and have boundaries and be very good relationships with friends. I have a male friend bestie too.
Ruth,
what?
Please stop.
She got a male best friend.
I sure do. And I've had
what color is his fingernails?
Huh?
There's no way.
Natural color. What are you talking about?
There's no way that you have a guy.
But now you have a male best friend. How long you had this male best friend?
He's been my friend for 15 years. He comes to the house, like Doc saying. He's part of the family. We hang out together.
What's the problem, guys?
What's the
problem? So you got a male best friend too, Brenda?
You have to smash everybody.
I want to hear from you all. Okay, this is.
Wait, time out. Ruth, you can never say smash again. Don't do
I'm saying that was your word. And I'm taking your word, Vaughn. You don't have to smash everybody.
So let me ask
you. Are not.
Okay, Brenda, go ahead. Ask. Leanne,
this is what I want to ask.
No.
Do you all think that even though a man can present as just wanting to be friends with a woman, but all along he's thinking, I'm waiting for that opportunity.
Yes.
You think
My
men?
question is, what do you want to be a friend with a woman for?
So here's the thing.
Is that what we saying?
I'm just asking, what do you want to be a friend for?
Wow.
So I do believe that, you know, men always have that in their mind, in their head.
Right. I'm asking, what does a man want to be your friend for? I'm confused. Tell me why. You
For
guys,
your
what are you guys
Because-
doing that?
Because we're
Right,
human
Kelly and Greg.
beings.
Right?
Huh?
And
Exactly.
we need social interaction.
Thank you.
Yeah, we get social interaction with our friends, right? My
Dude,
boys,
but
my guy friends, we go play
I think it would be
basketball.
weird for me to have all girls as friends, and that's it.
But
So how many
Right.
guy
That would
friends
be
you have,
weird.
Doc?
I
How many
can't
guy
say
friends?
that I
You said
can't. I
one.
can't say that I have not come across. I wouldn't be able to say that I have not come across any men that I don't want to sleep with that I would like a social relationship with.
So wait, so you said there's guys that you don't want to sleep with, but you just want to hang out with.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you might.
usually
So you
guys
think
don't want to hang out with
Do they feel the same? They feel the same way about you?
That's the part.
I'm
I
asking,
would say that I would say that this friend in particular, yes.
right. So I'm not saying it can't happen, right? We're not saying it can't. I said it's most likely not.
Yeah, most men are thinking, I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. I'm waiting
That's
for
really sad to me.
I think you could be
Why is
friends
it
with
sad?
someone you're not attracted to.
Why do I
Because
wanna be
it's
friends
saying
with you?
basically,
Right,
I
right.
have nothing else to offer a friendship except
Right.
sex. That
That's
makes
what
Well,
no
no.
sense.
What we're saying is,
No,
why do I want to be
no.
your friend?
I
is the
just
point.
said for other interactions, for
There's no
conversation,
interaction
for
that-
fun time.
There's no interaction that you are doing that I want to do. So there's nothing. We don't share anything in common. Like we're not going to play basketball together.
We might
No, I'm
have
saying we're not.
Well, you see that's your interest.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I
your
said for
interest.
me.
But if
For
you
me.
came across a woman who's good at is Kahoot, and
There you
you're
go.
it's just platonic, and you guys are doing hooping together.
I have to
you
not.
couldn't be friends with her.
No, because if you're
She's
attracted to her,
attractive? No.
no,
Uh-oh.
no, because when she run up and
Time
down
out.
the
You
court,
just
I'm
said-
like
You just went down my bucket list. A woman that can play games and she can play
Everything.
basketball and
Talk
she's
about it.
attractive.
What?
Damn, that's what I'm looking for.
my entire life, my
You want to be
entire
friends?
life.
Damn, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be nothing but friend.
You can't
Yeah,
put
y'all-
boundaries in your life.
I'm
That
gonna
means you
have
know
to work with y'all on
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
emotional
please.
IQ. I
Wait a
got
minute.
to.
You're saying our emotional IQ is low because we find someone attractive. They share.
No,
they share our
not because
likes
you
and
find
needs,
somebody
and we-
attractive, but because you don't see that it's possible to be friends with a woman even if she's attractive.
I don't want to be friends with most people though. What are you talking about? So even
All
I
right,
don't
well
want to
then
be friends.
you different, Daryl.
I don't want to be
You
friends.
speaking for all men.
Listen,
Wait,
I
you
said I don't want to be
different.
friends with most men. So
You
now
different.
so what? I
You
don't need that.
different.
Right.
So you
Again.
can't speak for most men because you're an anomaly.
I'm not. Most men don't want to be friends with women.
Women.
And there
Now,
are some
that's
men
now.
that do value the
Wait a
friendship.
minute. Lauren is saying the same thing though.
I know. How you tell me what men do? You guys are telling me what men do. You can believe what they told you. Girl, I just want to be your friend.
I believe
You know
that
what?
guys who say
No.
that they are my friend are just waiting for an opportunity. They're waiting for me to be vulnerable.
Or
and they want
accepting.
more than
Well,
just
yeah, or
be my
accepting.
friend.
Yeah, I mean, there's
And I'm sure
yeah,
there
and not
are
all,
some.
not all.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some that do that. Those aren't my friends.
Right.
Oh, they can't be
I
your
don't
friends because they
consider
find you
that- I
attractive
would-
and want
Why?
some.
No. We couldn't be friends and hang out if I thought that about you.
Cool.
Well, you better not hang up with nobody.
No,
You can't-
no.
No, that's
So,
not
so she
What
just
I'm saying, Doc,
You just
if
proved
you're
what
an
I said.
attractive woman, it's gonna be very difficult for me to turn the me being attracted to you. And then I get to know you. This thing about how do I get to know anybody I date? You hang out, you're attracted to them about for one, then you find out who they are, like wow, their personality is good. Then we share some common interests, some common things. We both like taking long walks on the beach. That just all makes the romance grow.
But you're
So
going
the-
into it as a romantic relationship.
No,
That's
if we're going to as friends, Doc, if I go into it with friends, as a friend, I like you as a friend, but the more I get to know about you, the more you start getting close. Like, I like this person. This
But
person has the
usually-
things I like. I like that. She hoops. Oh my goodness, she does this. That means now romantic things are starting to come about. We might have came into it as a friend.
I
They don't
start
have
But-
admiring.
They
I
don't
start
have
It
admiring.
doesn't have to. You're
I
right.
don't agree with
You're
that.
right.
That does not
You're
have
right.
to happen.
Well,
Right.
What do you
let me
agree with?
say this.
Tell me about men, please.
Let me say this, and I think this is what Ruth and Doc are saying. So if I am able to be friends with a guy, like I agree to be friends, that's my way of saying I'm not attracted to you. So we can just be friends and hang out.
That's exactly what I said.
But I know
I had sex with a lot of we just gonna be friends.
Well, see, that's what
no, I'm not attracted to you. And
so that's not even a possibility.
That can happen.
Right.
What do you say is not possible? Stop. Please.
And there are two. It takes
Stop the
two.
nonsense.
It takes two people for that.
It does, and that's why it usually happens.
And
Because
people
we
should
both
have
start
boundaries
feelings.
in all of their relationships. You have
What's that?
boundaries for different relationships.
You're right. Relationships never change.
Like, okay, my male friend is not going to come here when my husband's not here. You know what I'm saying? So there are boundaries. We know how we do.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about if you let him, he would go across that boundary if you let him. But he didn't.
He wouldn't even expect it, is what I'm saying. He wouldn't expect that.
You're right.
He wouldn't.
Right.
When you're like, come on over, Roger's not here, then he'd be like, uh-oh, I think it's going down. I think it's going to happen. 15 years in the making. 15 years in the making. I'm just saying, no, he could be a real friend. I mean, they're all guys. Listen, me and Leanne are cool. But that's because I don't have a beard. All right, she don't like me. I got a beard.
So you saying if you grew a beard, you and Lee couldn't be friends,
right?
Because she gonna start liking him.
You see how I am without a beard?
Lee, where are you at, Lee?
Stop the cat. Stop the cat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What? Listen, y'all all said the same thing.
Yeah, but for the most part,
once the attraction develops, you can no longer be friends.
Right.
You can't.
Well, no, you can't.
Female friend.
But a lot of people
you
but a lot of people try to go into these friendships.
Men don't.
With someone they hit on in the first place, so you know you're attracted.
Wait a minute, you know he's attracted to because he hit on you in the first place. Stop acting like you don't know why he's gonna ride.
Because
I mean, both you guys know
that develop not because somebody hit on you.
Gotcha. Well, but however it is, the more you if so, one girl I dated, we worked together. We were in a room together. We co-managed a room together, and we were just hanging out, talking. Wasn't attracted to her physically. I never was attracted to her physically, but who she was, her character, personality, I began to like, and we ended up dating out the blue. Wasn't on the wouldn't go into it. Wouldn't even think that it would even happen, and it happened. We dated
but it didn't happen that didn't just happen overnight.
No, what I said, but over time, by being around each other, by talking, getting to know each other, and this is the girl I told you, I was like, yo, it's so crazy. I really like you for what's on the inside. I don't find you physically attractive at all, but who you are is beautiful. And she started crying. And I thought what I said just touched her heart, but she was upset because I didn't call her ugly. But I didn't really know. I felt like it was a good thing. You always say, love a person what's on the inside. I did. I loved her who was on the inside, and it got me her upset. It was terrible. What do you mean, wow?
But you were both available.
You gotta lie.
I can't love somebody for what's on the inside, Ruth.
But you were both available too, is what I'm saying. That's different. You were both available, is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
You were both single,
over time,
right?
we both became available over time.
So that's a possibility. If you were both single, then maybe there was a possibility.
You're right. So I wonder if anything would have happened if one of us had anybody.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't have that dynamic where that boundary would have been in place to say, "What's up?"
I don't know if it would have because I mean we work a lot together.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh boy, if you don't get out of here with your nonsense, most time people cheat at work anyway. We talk about
but it takes two people, Daryl. One could want to do it, and the other one's like, no, I don't roll like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what they say the first time, and then the next time the chain is around our ankles.
And you wait 15 years? Damn, go find somebody else.
Overton Wakefield. You ever see Living Single? 15 years. He got her.
Right. So I mean, sometimes it does take a while for it to happen. No, really, it could be a weak moment. Say you're having trouble at home.
I just circle back on some high school.
Again, when you start making someone a designation, you start to talk more, and you're telling each other more. You're talking about the kids. You're talking about Jeff and whatever. And then it's like, damn, Jeff is fucking up. Is he? And then that can lead to something happening. in a moment of, a low point. Somebody caught you. And the only reason that happens is because you allowed this person to be a friend. You became close to this person because they're a work wife or husband. And now
A work.
Well, people have to stop acting like they're oblivious.
Mm-hmm.
Because know when the dynamic starts to change.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But Doc, I think, and as you said, we lie to ourselves and think we can handle it. And then that one night we're working late, ain't nobody in the office. So what you trying to do? And then you need
to keep your shoulders still.
But I mean, it act like this happens a lot. Like a lot of people are cheating at work. Let's act like that work is not the haven for cheating, especially depending on your job, right? That's where it happens. I'm working late. I'm doing overtime. You ain't give me none in a month. I mean, you laugh, but you think that somebody's gonna wait?
That's why I work from home.
Listen.
Yeah.
Let me
you
think
work
about
from home,
this.
Good. So you at home, say you work from home and not giving none. Not you, but say you at home and not giving none. Now they at the gym. I mean, listen, things happen contingent upon.
But like Doc said, people have to stop saying that things just happen. People allow things to happen. Let's say that. We are not mechanical robots here.
No.
We can
And
think.
when you didn't give me enough for a month, you allowed me to go out and get some.
Oh my God.
Bruce comes into the camera.
It's causation. It's causation.
Oh, my
The
goodness.
cause was lack of, which led me to do this. It's your fault, actually.
Oh my God.
I cheated. You made it happen.
So your partner got to sex you up to keep you from going out there and getting
Still out there
somebody
doing
else.
what you're gonna
Well,
do.
I mean, but wait, time out. If you're not doing it, what are they supposed to do?
But what about the cheaters of the ones that are doing it all the time?
You didn't
and they
answer
still
the
cheat?
first.
Now they are disgusting cheaters. They're nasty people. You're getting at home and you're getting outside. You're disgusting. You're really a cheater. I don't condone that. You're greedy. You're selfish.
You deserve hot water.
Oh my God.
You are a real cheater now.
Get
You're
the
a
hot
real
water for them.
You deserve hot water.
That's a problem. You can't be getting at home and outside. That's crazy.
Listen, guys, I gotta go early.
That's a sin. That's a sin when you do it that way. Now, if you're not getting it at home, it's different. Okay?
I can't.
Well, what are you supposed to do then? In the case where your partner is not fulfilling your needs,
Figure out what the problem is.
Right.
But I'm saying you talk to them, and they're just not getting. They're not changing. They're still doing whatever they're doing. They're not meeting your needs.
And see if that's the relationship for you, because they should be willing to work through it with you.
Okay, so you're saying if one thing is wrong, leave the relationship.
I didn't say the one thing is wrong. If that's a deal breaker at that point for you, and you've tried to work it out with them and it's not working, you may have to make some other choices.
Okay, because you're overly sexed and you're not getting it, so you need to leave the relationship.
What?
You might need to.
Yep.
I got you.
What?
Well, so
Or
you
get a
go
side
somewhere else and
job.
get sex and
Or
your
you
bills
wait
don't
it
get paid.
out. They're like,
Right.
because you're
You
saying
said
it's a
wait.
problem if you're not getting it. So your other option is to wait it out.
No, there's another option.
What are we
Outside of
talking about?
cheating. Outside of cheating, your other options are
You know,
That's
wait
not
it
cheating.
out or leave. Wait it
That's-
out or leave.
That's when the work wife. That's when the work wife gets tagged in.
wow.
Tag in the work wife.
But
'Cause-
usually there's some other underlying issues, and so
Right,
you might
right.
talk about it and only thinking about the mechanics of your partner being sexually available,
Mhm.
but there might be some other underlying issues that need to be addressed.
Right. And I think that's what people need to understand. If it's not happening at home or it's changed or diminished, someone's not in the mood, you really need to talk and find out what it is. And the person can't just say, I'm not in the mood, I have a headache.
Right.
They need to also express what's going on.
Right. Right.
Express what's going on. Now, is it okay to think about the work wife or work husband while you're having sex?
That's your boyfriend or girlfriend at this point. Come on now.
Oh, we were doing all right there for a minute. Mm-mm.
I'm just asking
That's
because
another dynamic. Come on.
well,
No.
first, we said it a couple weeks ago. It's actually healthy, and a lot of people do think about
fantasizing.
Yeah.
Is okay.
Okay, I
it's
didn't hear
not
that.
it's not a bad thing. So if you're thinking about your work husband or work wife while you're putting work in,
That's acceptable.
I think from what a couple weeks ago, I
They
heard
said
yes.
yes. They said yes.
That's
I say no.
acceptable.
Women.
I say no. I say you shouldn't be thinking about nobody but this while I'm with you. Thinking about anybody else is cheating. Okay.
I think I agree with you, Darrell. I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
No.
You know, it's funny. I was watching an
Unless it's
episode.
Denzel.
Yes.
I was watching an episode of The King of Queens, and Doug and Carrie were having fantasies about. Well, Carrie's having fantasies about Doug's coworker when they had sex, and wanted Doug to do the man's voice
Oh.
while they had sex.
Divorce.
And so he was getting, he did it a few times, and then he got offended, and then he met the man's wife. So he wanted Carrie. So Carrie did the woman's wife, and he did, Carrie did the woman's voice, and he did the man's voice, and they had a good old time.
Wow.
No way, Jose.
Wow.
Kind of crazy.
That's too much.
That's a lot of work.
Me imitating another man's voice while I'm in you is wild. That's nasty work. Okay. Me thinking about another man while I'm with you and I'm being him, that's nasty work.
Yeah,
I don't know where that's okay at.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantasies have their limits.
Eddie Murphy. Nah, get out of here. I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
That's cheating.
That's actually bizarre. Like, you don't like me at all. You wouldn't be somebody else to be inside you. That wouldn't even night be over. I'm coming and going to sleep because you're like, yeah, do his voice. I'm gonna do it. One stroke. Good night. Like, I'm not doing that. That's disrespectful for you to ask your man. I think it's weird just thinking about other people, even though I know a couple shows back we said it's healthy for some people. For me, it would bother me to know that my woman
reality apart.
Right, but it would bother me to my, maybe that's me being insecure. You think about another man while I'm in you. I couldn't. Don't tell me. Because in our relationship, that would end a deal breaker. I don't want to know you were thinking about I don't know, whoever else.
Our relationship is over.
Because that would make me feel like I'm not enough. Like I would definitely feel I would make it about me, and it may not be, but I would feel like I'm not enough, and I have to be somebody else.
That's like showing me your layaway plan. Like this is definitely coming down the line. If you got me acting like another dude, eventually you're gonna end up over there.
Right. So how about she wants you to do the voice of the coworker that she's thinking about, which is wild. And then what if she's like, yeah, I'm gonna call you his name.
She was saying, come on, Rico. Come on, Rico.
Wow.
Violent.
So when did we say we're allowed to use the hot water? Did we say when the hot water is okay?
Exactly.
I couldn't remember what Leanne said.
That is it right there.
That would be insane for someone else to say someone else's name. But again, I guess if you talk about it first, okay.
Yeah, it was a permission thing in that scenario.
But is this one of them conversations that women don't want to have? Like if they came, he like, look, I want you to, your best friend, Judy, I want you to do her voice while I'm in you. Is that a deal breaker?
Some it might be.
Wait a minute.
For others, might be.
Look at Ruth getting uncomfortable. Look.
For others, it might be when I do Judy voice. It's a little bit.
Like, hey, Ruth, I see you uncomfortable. Is it okay to have the conversation? If he came and asked you to be, I want you to act like your best friend when I'm.
No, you pick a celebrity. It's not gonna be my best friend.
No.
Okay? No.
Right.
Okay?
So now you controlling his fantasies?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
This is why I got it. This is why I got to work wife. This is why I got to work wife.
If he controls the work husband, yes, I am.
That's funny. That's hilarious because that was also another episode on that show. So they covered all that stuff. She was mad about his fantasies, and she wrote down fantasies he's allowed to have.
There you go. I'll give him 3
is that
or 4.
control?
That's it.
Does that become too controlling?
Yeah, that's a bit controlling. But she was mad because he was fantasizing about everybody around her life, like her nail girl.
It's too much.
The person at the hair shop, everything. So,
but what's wrong about fantasizing people that we see? I mean, that's the people we see. That's why you would fantasize about them. I see this person.
Because they're attainable.
That might
That's
be
the
a
problem.
That's
That
it.
could be
That is the
problem.
problem that
Okay,
most
that's
people
exactly it.
see.
Yep.
That's the
Okay.
problem that most people
That's
see.
it.
If it's a possibility
Yep.
of you getting them,
That's a
then
problem.
it's a problem for most.
Hey, if you're insecure and you think you can't keep your man, that's your problem.
It's not insecure.
So then you shouldn't worry about who fantasizes about.
It shouldn't be people like that you're
Why
interacting
shouldn't it
that
be?
you both are interacting.
Why shouldn't it
with.
be?
You wouldn't want your woman to do that either.
I don't want her to do nothing.
Exactly.
We know that.
He's been very clear about that.
Yeah,
Very
it's like,
clear.
it's not even like I don't want none of that. So, but again, if these are the people you see and fantasies, like, but you think fantasies are okay, right? As long as it's a celebrity. So if you think fantasies are okay, now you can't put parameters around it.
No,
Right.
and the reality is we can't control somebody's fantasy. So
Right.
if that's the case, and it's somebody I know and you know that he
Mhm.
knows, keep it to yourself and fantasize about it. Just don't
There
talk.
you go. But the problem with keeping it to yourself sometimes is that now it becomes something that you might want to do because it's secret. I want to talk to you and tell you about it, so now I get it out.
I don't know if that makes you want to do it because it's secret.
Yes, you think about it. When people say you can't do something, a lot of times when you can do it. If you can
I'm
sit
just
around,
saying, for his fantasy
get
for
that-
himself, do it.
Stop.
but what
I
if he
just don't
goes
need to
make
hear
that
about
fantasy
it.
happen?
I
What if
don't
that
need to hear
fantasy can
about it.
happen? What if it
Hmm?
can happen? What if that fantasy could happen?
A lot of fantasies can happen, I'm sure.
Right, but I think that
What
sometimes, and this is
if-
for me, anecdotally, sometimes talking about something or being able to discuss it can release that energy. Right? If I can tell you, like, if I can talk to you about if I see fat butts and stuff and I can talk about them, and I ain't got to be like, it's not a big deal anymore. If we both can look at it and say, oh, look at that, oh, she got a fat butt, and just say it and leave it alone.
Oh,
But
that's
when
people
we
watching.
start making people like kind of when you start policing everything, it makes it like, you know, I mean, like I'm gonna do this. I can do this. Could you make it seem like something to do? If I want to make you mad, I can't. You know, I'm gonna get that fat butt. She got on my nerves about that trash. Now I'm gonna get this fat butt.
Him and that trash. That's
You know what I mean?
go
So I
on and
think
get it, boy. Go on and get it.
I do believe that we need to be more open with our conversations and being able to talk about some of our needs, wants, and things of that
I
nature
agree with you.
without
on that.
being judged.
I do.
Yes, sharing fantasies
Yes.
does help build intimacy,
Yes.
Right.
but a lot of people don't share if they feel like they're going to be judged.
Right.
Mhm.
We keep it to
Mhm.
ourselves. And I
Mhm.
really believe that, again, communication, if I can talk to you about things, I think that would help a lot of things not happen.
Mm.
You know, if I can tell you about the girl at work who's attractive, maybe it makes it a little easier for me not to, you know, I can talk to you about it, but I don't want to come home like, yeah, this girl works, she attractive. What, you want her? You want her? You're going to be with her, ain't you? And every time I work,
No,
now
that's
I'm like,
different.
oh, man,
No.
now you kind of push me to
No,
her.
that's
It's your
different.
fault again.
Yeah. Now I gotta go
Mhm.
do it because you
It's your fault.
blame me.
Yeah, okay. Blame the woman.
That's
Mm.
funny because people do start saying that. I got blamed so much. I
Right?
just
You
wanna
might
get-
as well do it.
Take
Right.
it off. Yeah, this is
You know what I
take
mean?
it
If
off
I'm getting
me.
the heat at home for doing something I'm not doing, for trying to tell you
Sure.
something, then I'm going to do it. I might as well get
in
it
there.
and blamed. Because now when
Right.
you're yelling and I'm smiling, thinking about, I did that shit. I
Mhm.
did that shit.
Wow.
So yeah, I think we have to be open. I mean, both men and women be open to being able to hear things that our partner has or wants, needs, fantasies, things of that nature,
Mm.
without just wanting to cancel the relationship all the time or trying to police everything they do.
Who you talking
Tree
to?
lady.
You're not talking to me.
Talking to the tree lady.
I don't police everything.
Everything.
I do not.
You do.
Daryl, I do not. How can you say that?
You tell us every week how much you police. You
I
just told
tell
me this
you-
man can't have fantasies.
I
can
said
tell
he
you-
can have fantasies, but I don't need to hear about them all the damn time.
You
Why
said
not?
they had to be
You also
stars.
have to consider your mate in those things too, Daryl. You're not
Oh.
being like balanced with it. You have to consider
Oh.
your mate
Right.
as
Then
So
it's-
well.
me
so
telling
then
you
it's
what I need,
our
I gotta figure out
fantasy.
what you need.
Right. So this ain't my fantasy no more. It's ours.
Right. I can't have anything because I got to worry about how it's going to affect you.
When we
You know what?
became one, we
Right.
Oh, God.
became one everything became ours.
Thank you.
No, Leanne.
Your life
everything-
didn't start
you're right.
until I completed it.
Yo, I agree. My side joint is now our side joint.
Really?
See,
Exactly.
we go right to the side,
No.
John. As soon as you
But
Well,
get
you
here.
said they are ours.
Ours.
So now she'll be able to, you know, move over. She's gonna lay with us because she's
Yeah,
ours.
And
Oh,
Leanne,
Wow. Woo.
No need to hide this anymore.
And
We're
it's gonna be
one.
an
That
our
was a good-
funeral too.
We became one. That was a good point, Leanne. We became one, so we need to share as one.
We do. I'm gonna share this fantasy about your best friend, and you should be sharing the same fantasy. It sounds like since we're one.
And you're gonna be able to hear the same thing about your best friend. That's what I want. to
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nasty.
As long as it's equal.
Nasty.
Okay.
Go ahead, nasty. You
See,
wanna think
now
about
I'm
my
nasty.
friend?
See,
really nasty.
Kind of woman are you to think about my friend?
it ain't
This is
never
disgusting.
equal.
Here
See?
go the judgment.
Yep, it ain't never equal
You
opportunity
just-
here.
That's what type of woman you are. I see what type of woman you
Yes,
are. I
it
didn't know what I
is. If that's
married.
the kind of man you being, I'm gonna be her.
So you just looking at Jeff, huh? Word, that's what you doing? See, I don't. That's terrible. I don't know why you would even do that.
You
But
done
my
broke up a
fantasies about your
friendship.
friends are healthy. Healthy. And I think we should be healthy and be able to talk about our fantasies.
But they can't be
No.
one-sided, Daryl. That's my whole point. You got to have both people allowed to do the same thing.
No, both people can't do the same thing.
It's my
Right.
fantasy.
Yeah, no. I don't. I think once you get married as a woman, you can't have fantasies anymore.
Oh, that's so laughable. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
When you say I do, you give up on
Your
fantasy.
fantasizing days are over.
Right?
Yeah, you married your
Sorry,
fantasy.
Malcolm
I'm here.
Jamal.
I'm here right now. Okay.
No more Malcolm Jamal for me.
No,
Mm.
no more.
Hmm.
No,
Oh,
but it's
well.
tough. In all jokes aside, it is very tough
It is.
to deal with, like you said, especially if it's a lot. And then like insecure. To be honest, if it's somebody that they could get, like you said, I didn't think about that. It could be very difficult for you to navigate that space, knowing that like it's our friend. Now you can't leave every time you leave the room, you run back in real fast, to make sure there ain't nothing happening. And you start tripping.
Oh my
That's the
God.
problem. You start tripping. They may not be
Yeah.
doing nothing, but you tripping. You looking at her? What? I sneeze. What are you talking about? Like,
And that's my friend. I know how he move. Oh no.
Yep.
and
That's one of the wolves. Oh
but see, that's
no.
the problem. That's why we can't talk to each other, and that's the problem. It gets because you don't want your, like, I know for me, I don't feel like the nonsense. You know, I don't feel like being blamed for something or accused of something when I'm not doing anything. If I'm doing something, accuse me all you want, and I'm like, I ain't do it. But
Mhm.
if I'm not doing it, I'm be really mad. Okay,
Yep.
really
That's
upset.
when you
if
that's
you're
when you see a
trying to
dude get mad. Because he's like, I could have,
Yeah.
so I could have did this.
when I really ain't doing nothing, I'm
And I
mad
really
as
ain't
hell
doing
if you
nothing.
accuse me.
Mad.
So I don't want to be accused, but the girl at work, you know, who's calling me? Why is Domino's calling me at 3:00 in the morning?
Bro,
I didn't even know Domino's called people. They do sometimes. Studies.
Yo.
They do
That's
studies.
a darn shame.
They
check
do
this out.
studies.
I had a girl call me from work crying, saying, I just saw this girl come in crying and she was upset about her man. And I swear I know it was you. I don't even
See?
know this chick.
Wow.
See?
That's crazy.
That's what we have to deal with.
I was like,
Lunacy
what are
of
you
someone.
talking about?
Wow.
All right, I ain't gonna be here when you get here.
Right, because you know the rest of the night what it's going to be.
Crazy.
You know what it's going to be.
I know you with that. I don't even know this girl. What is wrong
And I-
with you?
And you know, you tell that story. I know they want to ask, well, what did you do to make her feel that way? That's what they want to
Absolutely.
ask.
You want to know what I
Look,
did?
That's what you want to do. You know you did something to make her feel that
You
way.
want- I'm gonna
No,
tell
you
you
didn't.
exactly. I'm gonna tell you what I did to make her feel that way.
Oh, Vaughn, you're messing
I
up. You
tr-
didn't do nothing to make
No,
her feel
no,
that
no,
way.
no, no. Listen,
She was broken when
tell
you got her.
listen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. I treated her like the woman that she was to me. I treated her like everything she was. I treated her like everything.
Right.
I
And they
treated
can't
her
believe that.
differently than any other man treated her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I treated her like she wasn't a trophy, or I treated her like she wasn't a piece of meat. I treated her correctly.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't cuss her out, didn't toss her across a room or nothing like that.
And
And
that's tough.
and for yeah, and
What?
people don't know how to deal with that.
Leanne, some women don't know how to deal with being treated genuinely
They don't.
in a
No, I'm
very
talking about you didn't curse her out and you didn't throw her across the room, and that's
right.
tough. It's tough
Yes,
for you
'cause
not to curse
No,
her
no, no,
out
no, no,
no,
no,
and
no,
throw her
no.
across
It's
the room.
Let me
tough for them
explain.
to accept that you're not doing what everybody else did to you.
Oh, okay. See, I
And
got
that's
that wrong. I
See,
moment of
women always
clarity.
got the glasses
how you
half
get
empty,
that.
negative.
It
How
was
did
They
just
you
got a
a
get
negative
that out of
view.
what I?
She
How
had a
did you get
question.
that out of what I said? That's
At
crazy.
moment of clarity. That's all I'm
Yeah.
just saying. You just
Hey,
need
Vaughn,
clarified.
women are going to find
No,
a
I
negative in
don't.
everything we say. They're going
I
to find
said
something negative.
I said exactly. That was so clear. I couldn't get more
I
clear.
got it. I heard you. Church. You was church.
See,
Amen.
see, this is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
See, she was ready to shoot me.
I was
Yeah.
not. I asked for a moment of clarity.
Nigga, what you mean that you didn't? You was gonna ball me
Oh, you
up.
throw all the other girls across the room and cut them out?
What is that? Was tough for you, nigga?
Oh my goodness!
What in the world?
What in the world? I
But
did not hear her ask like that.
it was coming. It was coming.
Right.
Go ahead,
But it is true sometimes when you do treat some women well, and I don't know, I can't speak. We can't speak for women treating men if they do the same. But sometimes treating a woman well, they can't accept it because they, the trauma of past relationships, they can't let it go, and they're like, "No, you're lying. This is not real. The last guy did it. He love bombed me, and then he did it." And like, it's not normal to call somebody and be mad because somebody's crying and they think you did it. That's wild. She needs to talk to somebody, Vaughn.
Yes, and I hope she got that help because I wasn't there to deal with it.
Got away from it. But that's also good too, knowing when to say when. Knowing when to say when. And we're going to say when on tonight's conversation.
On the cheating.
We had enough of this cheating.
No more cheating.
Do cheaters ever win? Cheaters never win, right?
No. Cheaters usually win because if you're coming, you're winning.
Okay, I should have
what?
even more.
A win is a win. A
Yeah.
win is a
And I
win.
can't speak for women, but I know we come like 99% of the time, so we definitely are winning.
Forget I asked it. Forget it.
Yeah, women, I don't know what if you're not coming as a woman, I don't know why you cheat.
Just forget I even said anything, please.
But yeah, well, it's fine. I mean, like I said, people on this panel, we don't cheat, so we
Black
don't
men
know
don't
what
cheat.
that life is like,
No, we don't.
right? And that's okay. We shouldn't. You shouldn't cheat, and we know black men don't cheat anyway. Facts.
We do not.
Excuse me.
Do you know black men that cheat, Miss Gibbons?
I was just coughing. Excuse me.
Do you know a black man that cheats? Because you,
Miss, I've been
I
married.
just don't know how you can make a blanket statement like that.
because black men don't
Men
cheat.
don't cheat.
I mean, it is a blanket statement. It's a fact.
So is having a side John considered cheating or no?
That is definitely cheating.
Oh, okay.
A
Just
black
for
man
clarity.
would not have a side joint.
Ever. You can't even have one in this economy. What you talking about? You gotta have a side to the side joint.
You need a side job to have a side joint.
Okay, so that might keep them straight for a minute.
So
Sounds good.
So any last words,
Mm.
Leanne? What you got over there? How many times you cheated?
Several.
There we go.
Lee,
We had to be telling the
I'm
truth.
joking. I'm joking.
you can't joke with them. Mm-mm.
Stop the cap.
You know what? Where was that button earlier?
Right.
Because black men do cheat.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Black men. So what we're saying is that a real man is
my
not going
God.
to cheat.
So
if
it's a
you're
lot of
cheating, you're not
non-real men
really-
out here.
It is. It is a lot of grown adolescents, right?
Who's taking
It's a lot of
taking
men
that
that are
survey?
chronologically, maybe older, but they're still with a younger mentality, right?
I'm taking
So
that
we don't
survey.
We don't consider that to be what a
What?
black man would do. But go ahead.
What'd you say, Vaughn?
Nothing.
He said nothing.
Not a damn thing. Mm-mm. I was.
So go what you got, Leanne, a couple times.
She's scary.
Just know that everybody has a choice in life, and if you make the wrong one, that there's consequences and repercussions, and there's consequences to your consequences. So, don't do nothing that you can't get yourself out of.
More fun in
In the end,
that.
it's really being honest. Like if you out there cheating, understand that anything can happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that we're condoning or saying it's okay, but when you do dirt, sometimes you will get dirt in return.
Yes.
So if just be careful. That's my last word. Just, if you're gonna cheat, don't let them know where you live.
For real. Mm-hmm.
Doc, what you got?
Cheating is never the answer. And it's usually a symptom of something deeper in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Or in you. It doesn't even have to be the relationship. It's something deeper in you.
Okay. What's funny about that, Vaughn?
Nothing. I agree.
I think Vaughn got triggered just now.
I just thought about
He said,
something.
ain't nothing in me, Doc. What you talking about?
Nah,
Don't try to shrink my head. Ain't nothing in me.
nah. I wasn't thinking about me. Definitely wasn't thinking about me. I don't cheat.
There we go.
I have no need. If I'm with a woman, I'm enthralled with her.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Ruth. I know you're going to say something.
And
Real fast. I have a
What?
question. Is it cheating if you're dating somebody and you guys break up and then you go out and mess with somebody else that night and then you get back together?
No, it's not, because you've decided that you don't want to be in that relationship. So the person
contract.
doesn't have to wait a certain period of time before they can move on with their life.
But you guys get back the next day. You know how you guys break up to make up?
Wow.
Is that cheating?
No.
You know what? I'm going to say it depends, because some people do that to cheat. So it depends on the motivations going on in there. Because I'm sure you all have had experience or know someone who started an argument so they could go out and go outside and not have to stay in the house with the family.
That's different. But I mean, if you actually, you guys, we're done with each other, we're leaving, and you leave, and then you go out, you do something, and then like the next day or a day later, you guys, get back together.
It's not cheating. I don't think that's cheating.
No.
You have to disclose that. So you disclose that to the person when you guys start talking again. Is the question.
I don't think you have to.
Right. Okay.
I don't think you have to, but some people might want to know that information. I don't know what purpose it serves for the person if you weren't together, but some people, they come back into, well, did you mess with somebody after while we were broken up for 3 months? Like,
right.
Did you?
That's a good time, fellas. I'm gonna tell you the lie. Don't let them know you did nothing, because the relationship ain't gonna resume if you do that. You got a whole nother 3 or 4 days.
I think that's a public service announcement for women, because I think men have a harder time accepting that you might have been with someone else.
Oh,
absolutely nasty.
Yes.
You are no out here one day giving it up. You nasty. What kind of woman are you? Who raised you?
Wow.
Floozy. You floozy.
Yeah.
Raised you, Jezebel. I didn't know I was dealing with Jezebel.
Wow. You gonna make me work all this time for it? You gonna give it to Jeff?
Oh man. So yeah, okay.
You're gonna have a scarlet A on you for
forever.
Oh wow.
Get nasty. Oh, I ain't gonna break up with you again, because I know what you're gonna do. This next day breakup. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't take it well. I might cry. I would be hurt. Any last words, Ruth? What you got?
Everything that's been said, I echo. And all seriousness, if you find yourself at a point where you're thinking about cheating, you better reevaluate that relationship you're in. Work with that partner if you can, to see how you can resolve the deficits within that relationship, because this cheating thing, I think it has more cons than pros. I know a friend who died that way years ago. He was known for his cheating, player. sitting in the car with the girl number 7, and girl who thought she was number 1 came up, shot him dead. He was young. So it really does have consequences, all joking aside, and especially in this day and time. So if you find yourself at that point in the relationship, reevaluate that relationship for yourself. Close one door before you open another. Maybe you'll stay alive that way.
Oh.
There it is.
There it
Close one door
is.
before you open another. Stay alive. Don't cheat.
That's all I
Words
got.
of Ruth.
That's all I got.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us this week. Thanks for all the comments. Please go to the Nothing But Answers YouTube channel. Check us out. Like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend. Also, everybody go to our YouTube group. Facebook group. Nothing But Answers. Hey, the room is growing. Please invite your friends. Talk to us. Chat. Let us know what you think. And I'm learning a lot about people in the group. Scandalous.
These young ladies.
Scandalous.
These young ladies.
So, but we thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back next week. If anybody has anything they want to talk about, or a letter, or need help with anything, just ask us and we'll give you the answer you need, or the answer we have. You do what you want with it. Everybody have a good night. Leanne, hit the button.
Bye.
Bye.